Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am super excited today because I have been invited to join in this really amazing collaboration to share with you guys all of my favorite fall polishes. And it's super exciting for me because I've only been collecting polishes for a little over a year, and some of these ladies have been collecting for I don't know how long, years and years and years. And so I am excited to be invited to join them in this collaboration, and I will link all of their names and YouTube channels below in the description box so that you can go and watch their videos as well. And so it's this big deal, and yeah, it's kind of a big deal. So I am going to share with you guys my fall picks for the fall. I have 24 polishes to share with you guys, and quite frankly, I could have added a lot more. The process of picking them was very difficult for me. So what I did is I just kind of let my heart be my guide. I just went through my polishes and just pulled ones that called to me. And basically for me, fall is very difficult because like a lot of women my age, which we're not going to divulge that number here today, but like a lot of women my age, I have a lot of anxiety. And so during the fall time, it's not my favorite time of year because I sort of wilt with the weather. So I tried to pick polishes that pick me up per se. And when I say pick me up, they make me feel safe and warm and just like everything is right with the world, because there's not a lot of sun. There's not a lot of, birds chirping and happiness and all of that during the fall. What I do gravitate during the fall is fall feels and smells, and just I love all things pumpkin. I love just the decorations that fall. I love that I do actually get to spend more time with my family. That's a comfort for me. And so these polishes that I've chosen sort of remind me of that. They make me think of just being, snuggled up warm somewhere in front of a fire cage, in front of a, let me talk today, fireplace. Just spending time with family, drinking warm, yummy things and eating all things delicious. And so these polishes remind me of that. So let's go ahead and get to the polishes because, like I said, I do have 24 to share with you. I made note cards so that I will not be just rambling on, which I've already started to do just in the introduction. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first polish I have to share with you is Sinful Colors Electric Sage. And I hope this lighting is good. I tried my best to adjust things appropriately. And I think I've done a pretty good job. So this is Electric Sage. And hopefully my camera will focus with the lighting. I think it gets a little better if I get closer. And let me give you the description. It's a dark forest green with a golden shimmer. My swatch picture will be 2 coats. This is good formula, no staining, no pulling to, or running to the cuticles during application. Let me do a little disclaimer here because I will be talking all day long and this will be a really long video if I don't go ahead and let you all know. All of these are amazing formulas. I don't know how I did it, but every polish that I picked from my collection, formulas are perfection, easy application. And so just keep that in mind with all the polishes that I share with you because none of these are bad formulas. And so if you decide to try and find one of these polishes, which some of them will be hard to find, you won't have any problems with the formulas. So like I said, this one is a good formula, no staining, no running, no pulling towards the cuticles, easy application, easy cleanup, easy removal. My swatch picture, all of my swatch pictures actually are going to be 2 coats. There are a few that I think I did 3 coats on. When I get to those, I'll let you know. But most of them are 2 coats, and I didn't put top coat on them, but another disclaimer here, you will, well, I should say I recommend always using top coat, just to preserve the longevity of your manicure. And if it does dry matte or dull and you don't like that finish, you can't go wrong with adding a glossy top coat on top of that to add a little shine. So this one is beautiful. My swatch photo or swatch pick is 2 coats of Simple Colors Electric Sage. All right, and let's go to the next one. The next one I have to share with you guys is Zoya Vespa. This is a Zoya Pixie Dust. Oh my gosh, y'all have no idea how much I love this polish. Another thing I wanted to mention to you guys while I'm trying to get a good focus on this one. So we got permission in this collaboration to kind of translate our favorite fall picks into anything that we wanted them to be. For me, that sort of means a lot of these polishes I haven't worn as a full mani because I'm new to collecting and I'm new to sort of changing my polishes out every day. However, some of them I have worn. But having said that, these are all polishes that I've either worn and couldn't wait to wear again for fall, or saw and immediately thought, oh gosh, that's going to be an awesome fall polish, or just pulled me in a certain direction feeling like fall. And so that's kind of where I'm at. If I've worn it before, I'll mention that when I show my swatch pick so that you will know that I've already worn it before as a mani. So this is Zoya Vespa. It's a pixie dust. It's a cool tone mint kiss with sugared sparkle, which is an appropriate term because I will mention upon removal, when you take this off, it literally looks like you have sugar all over your fingers. These glitters in here are just that tiny and they just kind of sparkle off of the nail. It is a textured finish, so if you don't like that, you'll want top coat. My swatch picture is 2 coats. Of course, good formula, easy application. No staining, no pulling, no running. It will be tricky to remove because there are tons of glitters in here. And I don't even know how these glitters just like bling like that, but I just love that blingy finish. So you will want to use pure acetone or get you some of those nail polish removal clips. They're super easy, super cheap. You just stick them on with a cotton ball and some acetone, and the polish comes right off. And so I would suggest that with this polish because it is a little difficult to remove. So that is Zoya Vespa, and it is a pixie dust. The next one I have is China Glaze Mustard the Courage. Now I could not leave this polish out, because for some reason it's just, I mean, it screams fall to me. It's in other videos. All of you that, you know, are popular in the nail polish community all know about this polish. When I got this, now I've been wanting this polish forever. When I got it, I tried it. I think I used it as an accent nail on 2 fingers. It did not scream perfection for me on my nails with my skin tone. However, I still love it, guys. It's just so beautiful to me, and I don't like yellow, but if I was going to do a yellow, it would be this color yellow. Let me see if it'll focus. Sort of mustard shade. And, you know, I don't know. It's more like spicy mustard shade, not like your typical mustard shade, because that would be more bright. But I have worn this in my swatch picture. You will see I did some nail art on it. And so this one is described as a cool tone mustard yellow cream. 2 coats. You might want to do 3 coats for longer nails. It's a good formula, easy application, no running, no pulling towards your cuticles, easy removal. And like I said, in my swatch picture, I did add some nail art because just alone, I was just like, it needs a little something. And so you will see that in my swatch picture, but I did love it. I love the mani I did with this. I cannot wait to try it again and do some nail art with it. Some more nail art, I should say. I think it's gonna look beautiful with some stamping on top, and so I'm super excited about that. So that's Mustard the Courage from China Glaze. The next one I have to share with you guys is KL Polish. This is Peanut Butter. And this is another one that when I saw it, I immediately thought, I have got to have that polish. Now, I know KL Polish is not around anymore. They don't, they're not doing polishes anymore for whatever reason. I have no idea, because this polish is so good. And I don't normally gravitate towards these shades because they're a little dark for me, but I don't know, you can't really go wrong with a polish called Peanut Butter. I mean, you just really can't. And so this one is described as a warm, deep yellow cream, and I would use the term yellow loosely. It has brown undertones. Those brown undertones just bring this to a perfect, I don't know, peanut butter shade. I wish I had a bottle of peanut butter to put up here next to it so you could see how close it is to that. So this is peanut butter up close. And 2 to 3 coats to get opaque, 3 coats if you have longer nails. Formula is like butter. It just glides onto the nails, easy application. No staining of any kind, pulling or running towards your cuticles. Removal is super easy because there's no glitters or anything in here to make removal difficult. I am looking forward to wearing this one as a full mini. This is one I have not worn, but my swatch picture just made me fall in love with it even more. And I think it'll be awesome with some nail art on top as well. So that's Peanut Butter from KL Polish. I hope you guys can find this one somewhere. I think it'll be super difficult, and if you do find it, it'll probably be pricey, because when I was looking at KL Polish, because I didn't want to miss out before they kind of fell off the grid completely. So when I was looking for them, they were super expensive. So if you can find this one, snag it. It's a really good one. That's Peanut Butter. This next one is Polish M. This one is Sea Salted Caramel. And I don't know why, y'all. When I saw this polish, it just called to me. And it's probably this shimmer. I hope it comes across on the camera. If you can see that shimmer in there, it translates to the nails so good. When you do that first coat, it's kind of sheer and you can see all of that goodness kind of come through there. I was just like, OMG. I don't really gravitate towards these sort of nude polishes, but this one just spoke to me. This one is described as a nude polish with copper fleck. A copper fleck is what pulls me. Shimmers, curly like consistency. So it is kind of curly like when you apply it. 2 to 3 coats to get opaque, 3 coats if you have longer nails. This is an excellent formula. Y'all, I can't tell you how good this goes on. Smooth application. Of course, no staining, no pulling, no running towards your cuticles. Easy cleanup, easy removal. The shimmer, like I said, it just translates to the nails and it is so stunning. And y'all will see that in my swatch pics. So this is... there's that shimmer right there, if you guys can see it. And this polish came from the Like a Virgin collection. It pays tribute to the 1990s era of hard candy polishes. Y'all, I just started my nail polish obsession, and so I was not doing polish back then. So maybe y'all know a little bit more about what this polish is trying to represent with the hard candy polishes. I do not. However, I would love to get some more polishes from this collection if I can. It is so pretty and so beautiful. And so I really love this. Sea salted caramel reminds me of sea salted drinks, you know, coffee, all the yummy goodness, which is what I'm drinking right now, actually, sea salted coffee. So yeah, that is Polish M Sea Salted Caramel. Next I have for you guys, this is Bluebird Lacquer. Yeah, I had to look all of these up because I wanted to be able to describe them in case they're hard to find, in case you want to find a polish like it, maybe similar to it. And so with the appropriate description, you could do that. And so I did a lot of research and I made these little cards. And so I hope I'm helping you guys make your decision on what you might want to purchase in the future. This is Bluebird Lacquer. Y'all, I have to tell y'all this story. So I got, last Christmas, I put myself in a giveaway and I won. It was like 12 days of Christmas giveaway. And so it was, gosh, whose channel? Oh, Fat Cat Polish was doing this giveaway. So every day up to Christmas, 12 days of Christmas, she gave away a polish and she picked a winner every day. So I won day number 11. Day number 11 was 11 polishes and then some. And so, God, yeah, I cannot explain to you how excited I was. This was like so exciting because, you know, for me, I just started my polish collection. So I was like, heck yeah, I'm about to get 12 polishes. And so this was one of the polishes that came in the giveaway. Now I got these 12 polishes, but because I did not purchase them myself, I did not know much about the polishes. And so there's something that I discovered about this particular polish when I looked it up to give y'all details about it. This is Bluebird Lacquer. It's called Polywana Carcass. I have no idea why it's called that. But it looks like it was part of the September polish pickup in 2018. And I can't remember if I was purchasing from Polish Pickup back then. Probably so. But this is described as an olive green thermal, almost dropped it, thermal polish with a gold shimmer and a multi-chrome flakies. It transitions from light green to a dark green. I picked this because, hello, flakies. Guys, look at that. Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. And they do translate to the nail. However, because I did not know this was a thermal, you will not see the thermal transition in my swatch pictures. I was very disappointed when I found out this was a thermal. However, because I have not worn this as a full mani, I'm hoping it still transitions. I couldn't get it to transition. I put it on a swatch stick and tried to get it to transition. It didn't, because I really wanted to show you guys that, but it does transition from this lighter green to like a super dark, like Christmas tree green. And so if you're interested in how it transitions, you can look it up online. But like I said, it's Polish Pickup. You won't be able to find it anywhere, but it is gorgeous and I cannot wait to wear this one. So this is Bluebird Lacquer, Polywana Carcass. Yes, I do not know. So there's that one. This next one, which I did not know, y'all. Some of these polishes I just pick from my collection. A lot of them I don't know. I'm sorry if my camera's shaking, y'all. It's sitting on the table. I did not know where they came from. Some of them were given to me. Some of them I just randomly found in my, in my box of polishes from when I first started collecting polishes. So this one in particular is a really old Orly, and I didn't know that till I looked it up. This is Orly High on Hope. And I don't know if you can see, it has this beautiful sort of pinky purple shimmer. Y'all, if you don't know by now, if you don't watch my videos, or if you haven't checked me out on Instagram, purple is my jam. And so these purple shimmers, look at that, scream to me. And I don't know, so I noticed that in my polishes I don't have a lot of purple, so I'm thinking that maybe like a darker purple would probably call me for fall, but it's not one of those shades that I just gravitate towards in the fall time, which makes no sense to me. It does scream Halloween to me, but it doesn't scream fall to me. Maybe a muted purple, but I don't have a lot of those in my collection, so I think that's probably why when I was pulling polishes, those were not, or that particular purple vibe is not something that I gravitated toward and pulled. But this is Orly High on Hope. It's part of the spring 2013 collection, which I had to look that up, and I was like, wow, I have a polish from 2013. That's great. So this is a navy blue cream with a pinkish purple shimmer. I got this one. I think you could probably, depending on application, do one coat and done on this one. It's a beautiful formula. My swatch picture, of course, is 2 coats. I do like to do 2 coats as a general rule, just to add a little stability to my nail. It's a really good formula, easy application. If you do 2 coats, I would work in thinner coats, just to avoid flooding your cuticles, because it is a little bit of a thicker formula. I think, which is why you could get away with wearing it in 1 coat. But if you do too thick of a coat, it will flood your cuticles. No staining upon removal, however. It is a blue. It's a deep blue, and it's pretty saturated. And so if you are worried about staining, I recommend a really good base coat. Let me back up. I recommend a really good base coat for all of these polishes, just because you want to protect your nails. And sometimes people may not be able to afford a good base coat or whatever, but I do recommend you just put, you know, you could get a dollar store base coat just to protect your nails, but particularly with these saturated polishes to prevent staining. And this shimmer, which I'll show it to you guys again, but I know you can see it. I don't know, it's just, my camera is really catching it good today. It does translate to the nails and it's gorgeous. So this is another one I have not worn as a full mani, and I can't wait to get to for fall. I think it's going to be so pretty. So that is Orly High on Hope. The next one I have is, oh y'all, this one has my heart right here. It is just so good. This is, and I'm gonna screw this up because I still don't know how to pronounce this, Polish or Polish. We'll just go with Polish. Fiji from the Tropical Collection. If you've watched some of my other videos, I do have this one. Others, or I should say I do have others from this collection with these gold flakes in here. Oh gosh, y'all, I don't know. I fall in love with polishes on a regular, and I hesitate to say it's at the top of my favorites, but it's pretty close. I mean, it's way up there. I also have Polishes Grindelwald, which I wanted to add in here, but I have that one in another video. I think it's in my fall polishes box or rack to wear for fall. But that's probably the type of muted purple I would go towards, but it has these gold flecks in it and it is so gorgeous. Y'all, I cannot even freaking tell you how pretty it is. But I do gravitate towards these aqua creams. I don't think this would probably be considered a fall polish because it is part of the Tropical Collection, which screams spring. However, I gravitated towards it because of the gold flecks. I think the gold flecks kind of make it transitional in that way. So I got this one opaque in 2 coats in my swatch pick. Formula is perfection. I cannot say enough good things about this polish. The flakies translate to the nail beautifully. You don't have to manipulate them in any way. You just paint and they're there, and I love a polish that does that. This one is easy removal because it does have those crushed flakies in there, but they don't stick to the nail, and so there's no problem removing them. This is a good one. If you can get this one, get it. Or I would say if you can get any of the polishes in this collection with these flakies in here, Polish just does a really amazing job with these polishes. And so that is Fiji from Polish. Whew, so good. Okay, time is ticking and we still have not even gone through half of our polishes, so I'm going to try to speed this up. This is Salon. The next one is Salon Perfect Rose Gold. It's called Rose Gold Digger. Y'all, when I saw this one on the shelf, I was like, holy cow. This one, look at those glitters just glistening. I don't think this one will be hard to find, although I must admit, hold on, I'm trying to get a better picture of it. I have not seen it recently, but oh my gosh, my lighting is just doing this one wonders. I have a backup of this one because I bought it for myself, went to the store and buy it. I'm sure many of you have done this before. Went to the store and bought it, went to the store a couple months later and it screamed to me, bought it again. And so I have this polish ×2 and I'm so happy I do. This is described as a rose gold glitter. It is an a tinted base, but you can get this one opaque on its own. There's so much going on in here, but it is beautiful. I do gravitate towards that rose gold sort of color. And this one is 2 to 3 coats. Mine's opaque in 2 coats. You could probably get it opaque in 3 coats on longer nails. It's a good formula, easy application. Removal will be difficult because of all of this glitter, so you might want to use a peel-off base coat or the nail clips, pure acetone if you don't mind scrubbing. But y'all, this one is so good. I love it so much. You will see perfection on my nails. Of course, Salon Perfect is perfect in this one. In my swatch picks, 2 coats. And again, that is Salon Perfect Rose Gold Digger. So pretty, amazing. Okay, that's that one. And these glitters are, I don't know, I think the silver glitters are the one that give it that bling. And I love that blingy finish. Probably mentioned that before. Let me get a sip of my coffee because it is getting cold. Okay, on to the next one. This one is Believe Beauty Serene. I have bought a few from these this collection. You can find these at Dollar General. This one screams fall to me. I love this kind of muted green. It has a touch of gray in it. Perfect for fall. This one is pretty unique to my collection. I don't have another color like this, and you know, I mean, it's like, I don't know, $2, $2 or $3 at Dollar General. And for a mainstream polish, this is a good one, formula wise. 2 to 3 coats for to get opaque. Good formula, easy application, easy removal. There's no glitters in here. It's just your basic cream, but it is beautiful. I love this one so much. I can't wait to wear this one as well as a full mani. There's a closer look at it. If you don't have this one, stop at your local Dollar General and pick it up, y'all, because it is good. You won't be sorry. You'll love it. That is Serene from Believe Beauty. Moving on to the next one, I have China Glaze Desert Sun. I love this one as well. It's sort of a muted orange. It's described as a burnt orange cream with a touch of brown. I do agree with that description. That touch of brown kind of brings it down from a brighter orange. Like, you know, it's not a pumpkin orange. It's definitely a burnt orange. 2 to 3 coats to be opaque. 3 coats if you have longer nails. I do have sort of medium length nails now. Some of you might consider that long. I don't know. But it's a good formula. It's kind of a jelly-like formula. And so that's why I suggest, you know, I say 3 coats probably to be completely opaque. It's good, easy application, easy removal. I think this one will be a nice one as well for some stamping, so I'm excited to try that. It does dry glossy, so if you don't have time for a top coat, you could probably get away with not putting one on this one because it does dry decently glossy, but it is beautiful. It goes great with my skin tone. I think this one would also go great with a lot of different skin tones. It's very versatile in that way, and it'll also be good for some nail art and nail stamping, so I look forward to using it that way as well. There's a closer look at that one. That is China Glaze Desert Sun. On to the next one, because we are at, oh, wait, hold on. Okay, I did something funny to my camera. I don't know where we were at. I think we were at somewhere around 18, 19 minutes. So I'm back. Let's start again. So next I have Colores de Carol Get Together. This is a 2018 limited edition. It was part of a trio, so you will not, probably not, I did look on their website, it's not on there, be able to find this one. I'm so sorry you can't find it because it is so pretty. It is probably in my top glitters in my collection. It is in a red tinted base. Y'all, if this does not scream fall to you guys, I don't know what does. And I love the name Get Together because, like I said, that is one of the things I love about fall, is getting together with family and just feeling that, you know, camaraderie of family and being with your loved ones. It just makes me feel so good. But this is described as a glitter different types of glitters, all kinds of different glitters. In a tinted base, there are some large hollow glitters, some iridescent square glitters, some micro glitters. There's also some purple glitters in here, like a deep purple, and some light purple glitters. There's so much going on in this polish, but it is so beautiful. It does get opaque on its own in 3 coats, I believe. However, oh my gosh, y'all, look at all of that. There's some pink glitters in there. There's iridescent glitters, just pop. And this one is perfect formula. You can use it as a topper, but it does get opaque on its own. I put it over Desert Sun, the one that I just showed you guys, in my swatch pick. So I put it over this one, show you together, in my swatch pick. So gorgeous, so pretty as a topper over this one. I think this one would go good as a topper over a bunch of different shades. Removal will be difficult because glitters, tons of them, but it's an easy application. Formula's perfect as far as these type of glitters go. This one is perfection. I love this one so much. Screams Fall. I wish y'all could get this one. If you can find it in a D-stash, snag it. It is amazing. The next one is, I don't even know how to say this name. Medusa. We're gonna go with Medusa. This one's Golden Horn. I have worn this one. I fell in love instantly when I saw this one on the site that I bought it from. It is a golden orange magnetic. It does have hollow micro glitters in there. This one immediately called to me when I saw it. It's one of those ones that you just see and you're like, okay, I've got to have it, and you immediately go to the website and order it. This is one of those for me. 2 to 3 coats to get opaque. Beautiful formula, no pulling or staining or running of any kind. It is a magnetic, and so the magnetic pull just gives it that glossy look, and it's so beautiful, you guys. I can't even describe it to you. I did not swatch this one for the video, but I did wear it previously, so I'll show you those swatch pics. It's probably one of my favorite magnetics in my collection. So that's Golden Horn. There's a closer look at that one. And it does have some flakies in there as well, so it is beautiful. Okay, on to the next one. I'm trying to speed it up. Don't want this to be super long. The next one I have for you is China Glaze, called Would You Wanna. It's from the Great Outdoors collection. This one is another one. Kind of screams fall to me. I don't normally gravitate towards this like foil metallic finish, but this one, because it's a warm brown, called to me for fall. 1 to 2 coats. You could probably get away with 1 coat depending on your application, but I would suggest doing thinner coats. So we'll say 2 coats to be okay. Opaque. Beautiful formula, glossy finish. So you could get away without top coat, but of course I recommend it. Easy application, easy removal. This one was a surprise to me, y'all. I didn't think I would love it as much as I did. I knew I would like it, but I didn't think I would love it. And I freaking love this one. It is amazing with my skin tone. I don't usually gravitate towards brown polishes because I'm not always sure how it's going to look with my skin tone, but this one is so good. It looks great with my skin tone. And that foily finish, I don't know, I just really love it in this one. So that's China Glaze, Would You Wanna. Does not really look brown on my camera right now, but hopefully you'll see that kind of brown tint in my swatch pick. So that's China Glaze, Would You Wanna. Really good one. Next one I have is Ethereal Lacquer. I got this one in a D-stash, and when I saw it, I was like, I've got to have that. This one is Ethereal Lacquer Moon Water. You can see why I had to have it, y'all. There's that shimmer. This one is a deep turquoise jelly base with a gold shimmer. I guess gold is a good description. It's more iridescent maybe. It is so beautiful. Translates to the nail. 2 to 3 coats. because it is a jelly base, at 2 to 3 coats, I could still see some of my nail line, but it is so pretty. I don't even care. I would even probably do 4 coats for this one just because it is so beautiful. However, if I do 3 coats, probably that shimmer would get muted a little bit. So I'm going to say 3 coats if you don't mind a little bit of nail line. Good formula, easy application, easy removal. No staining, no pulling, no running towards your cuticles. I am so happy to have this one in my collection. It also made me think I need to get some more. So I went to their website. I will definitely be ordering some more polishes from them in the future. And I do love a dark turquoise for fall. So this one is so beautiful. If you can find this one or something like it, it's not on their website. I already looked. I don't know what collection it came from either, but I think there's others in this collection with that jelly base. So if you can find it, snag it. It's beautiful. Next, I have Clare Gray Harmony. It's another one that screams fall to me. It is described as a light brown crelly with dark brown coffee round glitters. It's a splatter of hollow glitters. I don't know if you can see that. I'll give you a closer look in a minute. 2 to 3 coats. Y'all, this is straight up fall right here in a bottle. I mean, this is probably one of the first ones I pulled from my collection. It's a good formula, no running, no staining, no pulling. I feel like I'm repeating myself with that, but that's all of these. It will be a little difficult to remove because of the glitters, but probably with just a little bit of scrubbing, you could remove this one not too difficultly. It dries a tad dull, so you will want a glossy top coat if you don't like that dull look. The shimmer and the little glitters, they translate to the nail just beautifully. You don't have to fish them out. You don't have to manipulate them on the nail. They just go on smooth and it just goes right where you put it. It's perfect. I love this one so freaking much. And I'll give you a close-up of this one so you can see all of those yummy glitters in there. That is perfection. And fall to a T. If you can find this one, I recommend snagging it. I don't think it's on the site anymore. This is Clare Gray Harmony, and it is so good. I love it. A must-watch pick, I think I did. Pretty sure I did 2 coats. Moving right along, because we still have like 7 polishes. Moonshine Manny, Leroy Jenkins. Could not wait to get this one. My dad's name is Leroy, so of course I gravitated towards this one, but also Flakies. Y'all, this isn't a clear base. It's a linear holographic topper with flecks of shifty pink to orange to gold to green, chameleon flakes, and aqua and gold metallic flakes. Those aqua and gold metallic flakes just have me so much in love. I have no idea. I cannot tell you. It's in a clear base, so it does not build up alone, but it's an amazing formula. I put this one over in my swatch picks, Mustard the Courage. I thought this combination was perfect. It looks so good over Mustard the Courage. And removal will be easy because these flakies are pretty big. But I love this topper so much. It's also one of my top toppers in my collection. Cannot wait to wear this one as a full mani. I love those kind of pinkish glitters in there as well. I think those just add a nice sort of pop to this polish. So yeah, Leroy Jenkins Moonshine Manny. Sally Hansen Brown Nose is next. This one you should be able to find. I think this is just a perfect, I don't know, like a nude shade for fall. I think I gravitate towards nude shades for fall because they're easy to do nail art on, and you can do some awesome stamping and kind of turn it into whatever you want to turn it into. And you need some of those, you know, if you do nail art. So this is Sally Hansen Brown Nose. It's just a basic nude cream, really good formula. I think it does have a touch of pink in it. No running, staining, or pulling. Applies like butter. You could probably do this one in 1 coat if you had to. I recommend 2 coats, of course. Easy removal. It does dry decently glossy, but I would still probably apply a glossy top coat. It's very useful and versatile, like I said, I think, for nail art. nail stamping, just your basic cream, which I think everybody needs in their collection. I have a couple of these, but this one is one of my favorites. Simple Colors, Copper of Face. I love this one so dang much. Part of the Naughty Nudes collection. It is just so beautiful on my nails with my skin tone. I think this one would be good also just with a lot of darker skin tones, which I feel like in the sort of nail polish community, the darker skin tones aren't represented as well maybe. And so if you are looking for a polish that looks good with a darker skin tone, this is one of them. I fell in love with this one at first sight. I immediately grabbed this one off the shelf. If you can find this one, get it to your local Walmart or Walgreens or whatever. It's a coffee brown, I would say, description-wise, with a dusting of gold shimmer. It's a cream formula that's perfection, easy application, no running, pulling, or staining, easy removal. You could also probably do this one in one coat, but I did two in my swatch pick just because that's what I do. When I wore this one, I paired it with another one that I'm about to show you guys. So this is Copper of Feel, Simple Colors. That shimmer does translate to the nail. It's beautiful. You guys will love that one if you pick that one up. This next one I wore last year when I was just starting to wear, or I guess collect my polishes, and I love it so much. I had to include it. I wasn't going to include it because I was already at 20 something, but I went back and added it. So I'm sure you guys know that feeling, like you're, you know, getting ready to film and you got all your polishes and you're like, oh crap, I forgot this one. That was me. Native War Paints Larkspur of the Moment. This is part of their spring trio, flowers trio, but all I had to do was add a different, you know, polish with this one, and it screamed fall to me. I wore this one about this time last year, and I could not find a description for this one, and so I sort of made up my own description. So this one is described as a mint green crelly. It's filled with iridescent shifty glitter, UCC flakies, and it has this gorgeous, I don't know, just beautiful shimmer. I can't even describe it. This is Larkspur of the Moment. You can just see all that goodness in there. My camera is actually not doing this one justice. There's actually some, like, sort of, or maybe they're just shifting and it looks that way, but I was going to say like a turquoise glitters in there, but I think it's just the shiftiness of this polish. But that's Native War Paints Larkspur of the Moment. I get tongue-tied when I say that one. I did pair this one in my swatch pick, like I said, with Copper of Feel. It was a really good combo. I loved it so much. I can't wait to wear these two again. I'll be wearing those this fall. Yeah, trying to speed this up. Okay, next I have KL Polish Metallic. It's a metallic green duochrome with gold flip. This gold flip is so beautiful. I don't gravitate towards green, but if I'm going to get a green, it would be something like this. It's a stunning polish, amazing formula, buttery application is the way I would describe it. Again, you can't get KL polish anymore, but if you can find this one somewhere, this would be a good one for you to snag. If you like dual chromes that have that shiftiness, this one shifts to gold. 2 coats, could probably get away with 1. No running, pulling, or staining. Easy removal. I am dying to wear this one this fall. This is one of those ones that I pulled off my rack that I haven't worn and I'm dying to wear. Y'all, that is amazing. I cannot wait. So that is KL Polish Medusa, in case I didn't mention that, because I don't think I did. Next I have a Noodles nail polish. This one just makes me want to drink coffee sitting somewhere all bundled up with my scarf, and like it just screams that comfy, like just, you know, snuggled up feeling. This one's called Gingerbread Latte. It was part of the November 2018 holiday collection. It's a soft brown crelly with caramel gold, copper, red, and green glitters. This is like what I would call perfect glitter combination for fall. Correction. Near perfect, because I just thought about Get Together and I really love that one. So, but in this base, I would say this is a perfect glitter combo. 2 coats. You will want top coat because it does dry a little textured, but it's a great formula. So you'll want a glitter eating top coat to just kind of smooth everything out. Easy application, no running, no pooling, no staining, difficult removal because of these glitters. So you will want to peel off base coat or those nail clips. This just, like I said, paints this picture in my mind of just, I don't know, sitting on a porch, you know, when it's just a little bit chilly with my scarf on and just like, you know, leaves falling, and it just, that's the picture it paints for me. Yeah, I just realized my glasses are glaring. Let me take these off. Anyway, so here is Gingerbread Latte, Noodles Nail Polish. Y'all, those red glitters just, like, they are just so amazing. I'm so glad those are in here. They make this polish just so awesome. I really love this one. Can't wait to try this one for the fall. Okay, we're down to the last 2. We're down to my probably most favorite polish ever. I say probably because I've probably said that before for another polish, but this one I wore last year during the fall. I love it so much. It is a thermal. Emily DeMolly, Distance to the Sun. I'm glad I included this one because it is still on her website. You can still get this one. It's $10. It's described as a coppery red to purplish gray thermal with a strong coppery overlay. It's a really good formula. It does dry matte, so if you don't like that look, you will want to add a glossy top coat. But I will show you the matte finish and the glossy top coat finish in my swatch pics. It dries super fast, as most mattes do. Easy application, no running, no staining, no pulling, easy removal. This is easily one of my top favorite thermals in my collection. And like I said, this one is still available. This is Distance to the Sun. My camera is not doing it justice, but hopefully you will see in my swatch pics. And I did try to show you the transition. It is just so beautiful. Y'all, I highly recommend you get this one. If you pick it up, let me know. Or if you're going to pick it up, let me know, because it is amazing. Okay, down to the last one, and this is What's on My Nails. Night Owl Lacquer. I'm ... feeling. This was a limited edition. It was themed from the Grinch from last year. I think I got this one in polish pickup. Maybe. I can't remember. But it's a red to green thermal with a bright silver flakies that also blue, green, gold, ultra chrome, chameleon flakes. It is so good. I love it so much. I wore it as a full mani last year. I wanted to wear it as a full mani again this year, so I put it on for this video because it's part of my collection, and I wanted to show you guys what it looks like on my nails. I'll show you swatch pics as well. This one is a really good formula. No running, no staining, no pulling. I did absolutely no cleanup on these nails. Easy to coat application. It does dry super fast but dull due to it being a thermal. So you will want a glossy top coat if you don't like that matte finish. It transitions beautifully without even trying. It's one of my thermals that I don't have to work to get that transition for, which is also one of my thermals that I'm constantly staring at my nails, because when it transitions, it is just so beautiful. Easy removal. I cannot say enough about this polish. It's really good. So if you can find this one, which you may not be able to, maybe in a D-stash, limited edition, of course, but it is so good. Amazing. All right, we made it. We got through it all, and I know this video will be really long, but I hope you guys really stick with me through the whole video. I think I have some really amazing polishes, and I hope that you guys can snag some of these if you can. I am super excited to go and watch all of the other ladies in this collaboration. I love this collaboration so much, and I really just enjoy watching everybody's videos. We all have different just, you know, tastes and different ideas about what fall is and what that means to us. And so I'm super excited to be a part of that, and I'm excited to see what the other ladies have chosen. I go in, I watch their videos, I make my wish list for polishes that I want to try and get, of course, growing my collection even more. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe if you want to see more from me. There's lots more to come. And I just hope that you guys just get all into fall and those fall feels, and they just make you feel warm and comfy like I try to be during the fall. I hope you guys get there as well. And so I am going to say goodbye for now, and I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks. Bye.